Hello and welcome to Normal Game Couch. uh, we're playing Terraria here. This is episode 8 of the Mandleth operation. And I did not intend for the episode to start exactly in this fashion. I turned it on to prepare the game for the stream, and I got an alert that a goblin army was ready to attack, which is a shame because there was some stuff that I wanted to do before the stream. Um, but nonetheless, we have to now defend from an invading goblin army. So I paused it as soon as I got that update there. So they should be around any time. I forgot what direction it said they were coming from. I think it said the west, so probably off from this direction. We're pretty well fortified where we are, to be honest. Not that it really matters in the grand scheme of things, but we have a large hill to our left and a large hill to our right. So we're actually very well fortified here, like in reality. But the fact of the matter is, they're going to spawn in wherever, so it doesn't really matter. They should be around any moment now. Gotta defend the homestead. Oh, there they are already. Spawning in. May die a few times here, but we'll see. I got a pretty good weapon, but best weapon in the world doesn't help if you're getting zerged. Yeah, I'll probably end up dying a few times. Just saying. Get out of here. Hey, what are you doing in my basement? Cool thing about the Goblin Army is there is a couple drops that you can get from these guys that probably better than some of the items I have now. I need to go grab some potions here. I'm gonna die. No, there we go. Ugh. It barely did anything. Arms dealer was slain. I'm pretty sure the the NPCs regenerate. I can't imagine that they wouldn't. I'm pretty sure someone's died before. On the stream even, if I recall correctly. Trying to avoid that guy's arrows there. So yeah, this is not how I intended the episode to start at all. But whatever, we'll play this hand. One thing I wanted to address, actually, and this is why I'm gonna die. One thing I wanted to address is if you watch some more of the prominent Let's Players on YouTube, you may notice a similarity between my housing structure and their housing structure. I want to go ahead and address that because I don't want people to get the wrong idea. I'm not copying anybody. What you have here is like an efficient way to build a structure, and the game even says at the beginning that rooms need to be of a certain width and height for NPCs to move in. So that's really all I'm doing. And as far as the archives go, Yeah, there are other similar Let's Players on YouTube that build their archives the same way. And you can make a case for that. So I am actually going to address that, and that's what I was going to do uh, earlier before I start. I turned the game on to start to prepare for the stream. I was actually going to move my archives above ground. Uh, you know, I don't want anybody to accuse me of not being original. So, um, I was going to change some stuff around, but hopefully people understand that this is a sandbox game. So there's if there's efficient ways to do things, and really when you figure out the best way to do things, there's really no need to change it. And the fact that everything's randomized, this goblin invasion being a perfect example, I could make the argument that it is impossible to copy other players. Uh, like I didn't plan for this at all, yet it's happening. So I mean, whatever. You play the way you want. You get things done as they come up, and that's exactly what I've been doing this whole time. So I just wanted to address that. And yeah, I was correct. I am dying a few times, but it's all good. If you're just joining this stream, thank you for checking out the stream. This is episode 8 of the Mandleth operation. This is Ryko's continuing adventures in the world of Mandleth, a particular seed in Terraria for PlayStation 4. If you're interested in checking out the rest of the episodes, they're on YouTube. Just search Mandleth Operation and they should come up. Or you can click the link below on the Twitch page. Either way, everything brings you there, so just click around, you'll find it. I believe in you. But yeah, I'm doing 2 episodes tonight. Harpoon, yes, that's one of the things I was hoping that they would drop. But I'm doing 2 episodes tonight because the stream last night was kind of I don't really care if I die at this point. But the stream last night was kind of bunk, so I'm doing 2 episodes of this tonight to make up for it. I was going to take a 15-minute break in between. Just to do some inventory management and all that, usual stuff there. But I might take a bit longer of a break in between the episodes because I need the time now to do the stuff that I had planned on doing on this episode. At least I want to get it started, just so you can see the direction I want to take things. So that'll be after this episode. That'll be before the next episode, which I guess will be in, let's see, maybe about 9:30 p.m. EST, if you want to stick around for that. These episodes tend to be about an hour. This one started at 8, so figure it'll be over at about 9. Give me a half hour to get my ducks in a row on the other thing I wanted to do. So yeah, come back at 9:30 if you want to see what I'm talking about. Ugh. I'm going to redo my archives. Hopefully this this goblin army is not much larger. This invasion is going on for quite a while. It's all good. I'm gonna die. Man, it's 15 seconds before I can heal. I mean, I could, in theory, be doing this away from my house, and not really putting anybody's lives in danger. I could do it up here, like King of the Hill style. Yeah, let's do that. This would be so much easier, right? I think they might be starting to dwindle anyway. Could do this on top of the house. That might be alright. Come on, guys. Bring it. They don't bring it up here. Alright, let's switch to this. Ugh. Nobody's dropping any health. Pretty brutal, man. Almost dead again. Harpoon. Ooh, 25 range damage. That sounds pretty good. Let's check it out. Yeah, I guess I kind of like that. Goblin army has been defeated. Right on. Oh, we still got a few stragglers around. No problem. Alright, man. Goblin army. I'll go ahead and drop some of this stuff off in my chests here. Well, let's see what we got first. We got 2 of these harpoons. And I kind of like they're the same. They're identical. Trayvon, the arms dealer, has arrived. Okay. Put that back there. Goblin warrior banner. Cool. Let's put that up. I like decorating my house with banners. All right. What else we got? Spiky ball. Seems like it's a kind of ammo. I'm not sure though. Let's go test it out. Okay, so they're kind of like caltrops, I guess. Can I walk over them? Probably would have been really useful against the invading army there, but whatever, it's all good. Let's move these out of the way. Ah. These do not belong in my archives. Maybe we can have a little graveyard over here. Scott the guide has arrived because my last guide died. Alright. Put these down, I guess. Little graveyard here. A monument to all the times that I've died. I typically don't like to do inventory management on the stream here, but because of the Goblin Army, I kind of have to get rid of some of this stuff here. These are my organics here. All right, put those back up there. Don't need those. Don't need that because I like the other thing better. Don't need the duplicate. Put that back up. I wonder if we can turn, let's see, how many, I think I got room for a couple more MP stars. Let's check that out. Where is those? Right here. Alright, let's see if we can use any of these. I don't know what the cap is. Yeah. Looks like we're at the cap now, so we'll put those away. And put that back up there. I know it doesn't need to be in the hotbar to use it, but for lack of a better place, we'll just put it up there because I don't really care. and the rest of the stuff is weapons, so we will put those in the weapons chest. And I know I could drop all, I like to keep this stuff kind of sorted. Guns, yeah. Okay. Inventory looks good. Oh, let's drop off this money. Okay. All right. So I did draw up an itinerary. Um, I wanted to fight the second boss. One thing that I was struggling to remember on the previous episode was uh, where to get the tissue samples from, which I wanted to make a certain item that I wanted to have before fighting the second boss. But what I forgot was that the tissue samples come from the second boss. So I can probably just go ahead and fight the second boss anytime. So I mean, I feel like I'm like in theory I feel like I'm ready for it. We got to get some bombs here because we're going to bomb our way into let's put that there. We don't need the piggy bank up front and center. We're going to bomb our way into the corruption, or not the corruption, the crimson. I need to say the right thing. I really don't differentiate because, you know, it kind of means the same thing to me in my head. But I should differentiate because they're different altogether. But we're going to drop some bombs in some of the arms of the crimson to let's carry this so you can see, to access the pulsating hearts and smash them Elder Scrolls 3 style. I already smashed 2, which means when I smash the next one, it should spawn the boss. And, you know, I like to think we'll be okay. I'm armored pretty well. You know, I mean, it could be a lot better, but the fact of hopefully defeating the boss will help with my armor, too, because I'll be able to make better armor and begin to access, like, a new tier of equipment and whatnot. Ice monsters. Alright. Alright, so I've already smashed a couple of hearts in a couple of these crimson arms. Yeah, I got the 2 all the way to the right there. So maybe I should head to the left once we get down here. Alright, so to the left. Ah! Oh, man. I thought I had my double jump. I was trying to land in the water, too, but it did not happen. Okay. Yeah, for some reason my double jump didn't work there. I call BS on that. Now the problem here, okay, is that the boss is going to spawn as soon as I smash that third heart. The problem with that is the would-be arena that I'd be fighting him in is not really set up for that kind of thing. So I may have to do a bit of remodeling down there, which I'm prepared to do. I think I'll just put a layer of wood platforms down to fight on. So we'll make a little boss arena down there before we summon the boss. Got to keep this place well lit too, because I know it's hard to see, and I know that the YouTube uploads are very hard to see too, because YouTube for some reason likes to darken the videos a little bit. Alright, let's see here. Where would be a good place to... Okay, I kind of see where I want to build it. Let's see if we can get over there without dying this time. I could build it extending off of this. I think that would be a good place for it. Maybe, if I have enough, we can build all the way across too. So that would be pretty cool. And then that will be like my my boss arena, specifically built for this one particular boss. Wow, those guys come down fast. Yeah, I think I still have plenty of wood platforms here. Wish these guys would leave me alone, so I have long enough to do this. What's up with that? Oh, that's an arrow or something sticking in there, like a spider leg or something. Okay, so, oh, we want this to be lighted as well. Looks pretty awesome, man. Alright, so that's where we're going to fight this boss. Hopefully that'll work pretty well, I guess. I mean, it's like a big flat spot, which is like ideal for fighting a boss, so should be okay. Let's see. Now the problem is, I feel like these bombs are going to bounce back. Maybe I should go for a heart that's more vertically oriented, so that gravity will work for me instead of against me here. Did I smash this one yet? No, I did not. Alright, let's go for this one. Let's try this out. Rolling back. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Totally not where I wanted it. This is going to bounce right back, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe we can get it to work. Man, they keep really kind of coming off to the right there. Well, let's put some blocks down and kind of guide its path here. Okay. Okay, that should do it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm going to smash this. Now, I'm pretty sure that the boss is going to come in as soon as I smash this. Yep. Alright, now we got to get out of here. Get back up to my, oh my god. Oh, it's not going so good already. I should have brought healing potions with me. I mean, I feel like I'm equipped pretty well. I just, you know what I need? I need like an iron skin potion, and I don't have one. Let's see what we can do here. I think I can make better potions out of the weaker potions, right? We can do that up here. I have to bring it to... Do I have to bring it to a guide? This guy, right? Crafting. Yeah, there we go. We need the glowing mushrooms. Okay. I don't know if I have any of those. I mean, I would have kept them if I did. No, I don't. Well, maybe the answer lies in a different weapon. Something ranged would probably be for the best here. You know, that harpoon was pretty good. I should have been using that instead of the sword there. Yeah, but see, now the problem is, in order to summon him again, I would need either a lot more bombs um, to access more of those hearts, or I can use vertebrae, which I have a lot of, to make a spine that would summon him. But I have to do that at one of those demonic altars or whatever they're called. So we'll head back with all these vertebrae and craft a spine. That's the other way to summon this guy. And I think I'm going to focus on using my other weapon. Another thing about smashing three of those hearts is it should prompt a meteor to fall. And if a meteorite falls, we can harvest the meteorite and make much better armor out of that. So if we fight this guy again and lose again, which is somewhat likely to happen, I'm going to be honest with you. It's all good, because then we'll just focus on different things for a while and try to get the meteorite armor. Alright, so we're looking for... I probably should have went the other way, huh? I have two crimsons, and I probably should have went to the other one. Yeah, the other one is the one that has all the crafting altars in it, isn't it? Wasn't there one over there? Oh, you know where one is? I remember where one is. I mean, you see them all over the place here, but I can't break through the wall here because I don't have the right kind of pickaxe. But I do know where one is several times before. It's just back here. We used it when we had to take those lenses and make that eyeball to summon the first boss. Man, I wish I could run a little bit faster. Should be just down here. I think this is the one. There we go. Okay. So we should be able to make vertebrae. Oh, I'm in ingredients. There it is. Bloody spine. Takes 15 of these. I think we got like 20 something, so... Oh, yeah, we got 33, so we can make 2 of these. So we'll just make 2. And try to fight the boss a couple more times. We're going to fight him on proper land. So I think that'll be a lot easier. Like, we might as well just do it right here, right? This seems like as good a spot as any. And I think you can do it in the day, right? And yes, I see that guy coming my way. Ugh. You seriously need to lay off for a second, guy. I should be doing this. Yeah, you gotta wait for night anyway. Okay. We'll see what else we can do for a little while. Check my itinerary here. We could start making a 5th floor for a while. That's something I've been wanting to do for a time. Now that we're moving the progression along, there's going to be more NPCs wanting to move in, so we got to have rooms for them. All right, and that is going to be, let's see, wood should be in this one or this one. Yes. Oh, drop the bombs there. All right, add a 5th floor real quick. When nightfall comes, we'll abandon whatever progress we've made and focus on getting that boss out. I think if I use a better weapon against this guy, I think, and if I have more room, I think we might stand a chance. Otherwise, like I said, we'll focus on doing different things for a while and revisit that maybe in like a future episode or something. I mean, there's no rush. I enjoy the pace that we're progressing at so far. All right. Need a couple of doors and a bunch of backgrounds. Wood walls, I mean to say. Couple doors here. I got the wood already. Whoops. Should just craft it. 2 doors. We're also going to need, well, we might have some chairs around. No, I don't see any unique chairs in our box there. That's all right. Oh, I forgot to grab the background, the wood walls. Probably going to need a few hundred of those. Looks good to me. And again, we're just doing this until nightfall. Killing time until we get another chance to fight that boss. Yeah, the house is really coming along. The goal eventually is I'm going to build towers and everything on it. It's going to be a proper castle eventually. It's always a work in progress. It'll likely never be done. I'll always be changing things or adding things to it. But, you see the basic framework here. That's likely not going to change. But yeah, I'll be adding towers to it. And like I said, I'm doing 2 episodes tonight instead of 1. I'm going to take a half-hour break in between, in which I'm going to do inventory management and start moving my archives above ground. That's going to be some tedious work. That's why I don't necessarily want to put that on the stream, because that's going to be very tedious. And the fact of the matter is, I might actually be ill-equipped um, to fight this boss. Let's look at what I got here. I know I don't have the best stuff right now. Um, the weakest link here is the Iron Greaves. Maybe I can do something about that. You know, I hate to spend, resources on better equipment at this point in the game because I'm like about to harvest meteorite, and like I feel like if I make something now, I'm just going to be wasting it because those resources. Because by maybe by the next episode, I'm going to have all this meteorite to make awesome stuff with. So it almost feels like a waste, but let's take a look real quick and see what we can make in the way of greaves. Show all. Alright, let's see. The platinum ones are pretty good. What do I need for that? 30 platinum? Man, I don't know. Even if I had the platinum, I don't know if I'd want to spend that much. Crimson greaves. Those are pretty good too. I don't know if I have. Do I even have crimtane bars? I don't know that I do. I do, but I have 14 of them. How much did I need? 20. Yeah, so that's not happening right now. There's no. I haven't found any tungsten yet in this seed. I'm led to believe that there is none in this particular seed, which kind of sucks because that's not that much of an upgrade anyway. Platinum, 30 platinum. That's a lot of platinum. Yeah, I totally can't make that much platinum right now. Man, I tell you, it's probably gonna be. This is probably gonna be my armor until I get all that lovely meteorite ore. The silver chainmail is kind of another weak link right now. Yeah, I simply don't have the resources to make the stuff that I want to make. I mean, it's not that I don't know that it's there or that I'm able to do it. I should probably have an episode or two where I'm just like spelunking, collecting all these resources, because I've been progressing pretty quickly, and quite frankly, I don't have the resources to keep up with that swift progression. Let's see, anything that might help me with the boss. I'm already carrying those. Life regen might be good. We'll take the life regen. We'll down that before we fight the boss. And night is starting to fall. I know I gotta put chairs and tables in those rooms. We'll get to that, but I want to do this first. This is more pressing to me. Do we have a good spot to fight? Above ground? I was hoping that guy would jump over me. It did not work like that. Okay, I think this is a pretty good place. I mean, this water kind of slows you down if you stand in it, but just, don't stand in it. I mean, this deeper water here. This shallow water is fine. You run through that just like anything else. Let's put some torches down so we can see. I think this weapon will be very good against several enemies, like the enemies that circle the brain there. It's not really a good weapon for like one-on-one. Whoop. It's kind of good if they're standing right in front of you like that. I want to fix this up so I don't fall in there during the fight, because that would be stupid. Face the other way, please. Wish I had a little bit more health, too. This seed has not been generous with the crystal hearts. Alright. Let's down this regen potion and crack one of these spines. Oh, can I not do it unless I'm actually in the Crimson? Because it is night. Alright. Guess we gotta head to the Crimson after all. We can probably do it, like, here. I did kind of want to do it above ground. This is a pretty well-lit spot. We can do it here, right? There we go. Hopefully this goes okay. This boss is kind of difficult, but I think we got a much better handle on it now, instead of trying to rush it in that small area. I'm not really sure what weapon I want to use. I feel like I'm going to be second guessing myself either way, so no matter what I do, I guess. Just got to be smart about when and where to attack, I guess. Once these creepers start dying, it should start getting a little easier. It's the ads that kill you. Got most of them down more than halfway. I think we're doing pretty good. And you just had to come into the mix, didn't you, zombie? Ugh. And these guys tend to drop hearts too, so that's really good as well. I think we're doing pretty well, actually. Most of these ads are dead. That's awesome. That's the main problem with this boss, is all the ads he has. Yeah, it turns out I'm pretty happy with this weapon after all. Alright, now he starts chasing me. Yeah, making quick work of him. I do like this weapon. This is the weapon for the job here. Right on, dude. Well, that went pretty well. I'm glad we beat him, dude. I was kind of worried. I didn't suspect that I was outmatched. The weapons, I didn't think the weapons were really working for me. It was, when I was trying to fight underground, it wasn't really working for me either. But yeah, that went pretty well. Quite pleased with that result. Let's get to the safety of home and check out what we got, what we received from the boss fight. I don't have a magic mirror yet, so I gotta walk back. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, I had... yeah, mostly just crimtane ore and tissue samples. I did want the tissue samples for something. I can't really remember what it was. I think I wanted to make a new kind of pickaxe. Let's see what recipes we have here. Was it one of the Deathbringer pickaxe? I think that might be what I want. Able to mine hellstone. That's definitely something that we want then. And we need crimtane bar. We have crimtane bar already. Let's go grab that. Excellent. I'm pretty stoked about getting a new pickaxe finally. Let's just cross that off my itinerary here. We beat the boss as well. Cross that off. Still got to finish that that 5th floor. All right, let's work on that. Basically, I just need chairs and tables, right? I think I'm still carrying that wood, so we should be good on that front. 2 chairs, 2 tables. You might be wondering why I don't put a chair or table in this room. I like to save the center part of the of the homestead for my own like personal use, machines and what have you, different types of furnaces or anvils or whatever. I like to put all that stuff in the center. So that's why I'm not putting chairs or tables in there for the NPCs. By the time I get done with this, it'll be like way taller than it is now. There might even be like an 8th or 9th floor. So the NPCs will have plenty of places to live. Don't worry about the NPCs. Alright, so there's our 5th floor. I guess before the episode's out, I kind of want to take a moment to perhaps locate the dungeon. I don't want to explore it yet. It'll either be way to the left or way to the right. So I guess we'll head off to the left and check out that direction first, and maybe see if there's any more interesting biomes out here. So yeah, you go far enough in one direction and you'll see the ocean. Sometimes there's good stuff on the ocean floor as well. So yeah, I'm glad I got that second boss under my belt, you know. He can be kind of a pain. I mean, it's if you're dealing with the corruption, you get a giant worm instead of a brain, And the worm is arguably easier to manage. The brain is kind of difficult if you're not geared right. And I'm geared pretty well, you know. I mean, could be a lot better, but you know, I managed. We got it done. I'm trying to remember to carry my torch out to illuminate while I'm walking in the night. But, you know, oftentimes it's more important to have the sword out, you know what I'm saying? So I apologize if it's too dark, if the stream's too dark, or if you're watching this on YouTube and the upload's too dark, whatever. I'm trying. This is a pretty interesting geographic location here. What is that in the wall? Is that... That's not gold, is it? That's copper, right? Yeah. Oh, we'll still get it anyway. So you'll notice that this pickaxe works a lot faster. And it also causes a pretty good amount of damage on enemies too, so I should be able to, like if I'm in the thick of spelunking, I should be able to not lose focus on what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And the enemies should largely become a non-issue. I mean, the enemies are always an issue, but if you have a powerful enough pickaxe, you can kind of forget about them for a while. So that's always a good thing. We'll go as far to the left as we can. It'll be just like that scene from the 13th floor. Ugh. And I keep forgetting that I have the whatchamacallit, the grappling hook there. But you know, we haven't really needed it. I mean, none of this terrain is really all that difficult. Alright, how close are we to the... Alright, so we're the furthest away from home that we've ever been. So we keep on a little bit further, we'll get to the edge of the map. Take a look at the ocean floor and all that, and maybe find something cool. Keeping an eye out for the dungeon as well. Oh, nope. The background just changed. We're getting close to the ocean and there hasn't been a dungeon yet, so dungeon must be off to the right. So that's okay. So we're going to go ahead and jump down here and keep the place illuminated. This is probably going to kill us because we'll run out of air. But that's okay. There might be a chest down here. Yep, there it is. Loot all. Really just garbage. That's a garbage chest. And, oh, there's another one. Loot all. Well. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. I don't have time in the stream to run all the way back there. Okay, I'm going to start the inventory management, so I'm going to go ahead and call that the episode. We're doing another episode tonight in about half an hour. So give me some time offline to do some inventory management, and I'm going to start building an above-ground archives. So you know, be sure to stay tuned. You know, I'll be back in like half an hour, so thanks for watching. I've been your host, Payden. See you in a bit.